Welcome back. We have here a new version yet again. With it comes new banners, new events. I did already see we have something in Mondstadt. I'm not sure. The Paimon mentioned something about the Windbloom Festival, so that might be what this is. Though it says Archon Quest, so yeah, it says Windbloom Festival as well. But I don't know, the Archon Quest here has me suspicious, so I'm not sure. But before any of that, new area, treasured above all. Scuffier. And, oh yes, there she is. And, Navia. Honestly, having, the first time I saw her banner, I was like, okay. After having met her in the storybook world, I am extremely tempted to get her, regardless of how good she is. But we'll see, we'll see. And Aoife, okay. Oh, Oron and Layla. This is a good banner to wish on if we want, since we only have, I think Layla might be maxed out or close, but definitely not Aoife. And Oron, I think we might have one of or two of. Okay. So this is an Archon interlude quest. Interesting. Not an event. Not a Windbloom Festival event. Or not a limited time one. Very curious that we have an Archon quest taking us back to Mondstadt, though. I'm not going to avoid reading all that right now. There's more of this Archon quest. Well, let's go ahead and try Aoife first, and then we'll try Scuffier. Navia actually would be kind of nice. I don't really have a good Geo DPS at the moment. I think she is a main DPS. Well, maybe she can serve as a sub as well. All right, Aoife. Ooh. Some nice harmonica. Aoife's elemental skill causes him to hover and move swiftly with Kakaku's help. During this time, Aoife will fire tonic shots that can heal all party... Oh, he's a healer. Heal all party members when he taps or holds as a normal attack. So, sort of, Chi-Chi style. His elemental burst fires a therapeutic sedative that explodes upon a hit, pulling nearby objects and opponents in and dealing AoE animo damage. When the therapeutic sedative hits an opponent affected by element other than Dendro or Geo, or animo, it will deal AoE damage of the corresponding element. Oh, yeah, it's called swirling. Presumably it means in addition to swirl. All right. Huh? Is that the Kakaku?
Hey, get out! Kakaku!
A good little friend. Nice. Not actually shooting, but I like the sounds. Beautiful. Love the style. A vet from the Flower Feather clan. Oh, he does have a gun. Never mind. I just didn't see it there. Who cherishes the life he leads alongside all manner of living things, people, animals, you name it. Rite of Dispelling Winds. Cool, cool. Airborne disease prevention. It's time for the real Bash Bros to step up. Aoife calls Kakaku in as backup. After using the skill, Aoife gains 80 Night Soul points and enters the Night Soul Blessing state. Oh! Oh, that's a nice. Very cool. This reminds me a bit more of how Star Rail does it. Oh, and it tells you what he does in his Night Soul Blessing state too. And his supporting fire state. Oh, cool. In the state, Aoife will hover with Kakaku's help. When he uses normal attacks in this state, he will use different kinds of supporting fire, depending on whether you tap or hold, firing tonic shots that are capable of healing all party members. Additionally, holding the elemental skill, Airborne Disease Prevention, while Aoife is in Night Soul's Blessings, will cause him to use a Night Soul-aligned plunging attack. Letting go of the skill button will interrupt his plunging attack to maintain his hover. I think we've had similar characters before. Where you can plunge to affect your height. If Aoife lands due to this plunging attack, his Night Soul Blessing state will end. When rendering medical assistance, you've got to address the root problem first. What's that they say? Save lives first, treat the wounds later. You got it, bro. I think he's gonna be a fun guy. Okay, so yeah, hovers, increases his movement speed and interruption resistance, and in this state, Aoife will continuously consume Night Soul points to maintain his hovering state. If he sprints or accelerates, he'll consume additional. And when he uses normal attacks, he will use different kinds of supporting fire depending on whether you tap or hold. Tap fires a tonic shot, hold continuously fires tonic shots. And they deal AoE animo, or no, not AoE. They deal animo, will heal all nearby party members based on his elemental mastery. Oh, that's nice. So you can maybe do good swirl damage then. Okay, the base damage is 213%. But that shouldn't matter, I don't think, because you care about the elemental mastery. I guess you can have attack percent as your sub stat. Oh, okay. How much elemental mastery do you have right now? 887. Consider that reasonable. So 377 hit points per tonic shot. So depending on how fast he shoots, that's kind of nice, especially since it's a party-wide heal too. I think I don't know. It'd be kind of silly if it was better than Chi-Chi's since she's a 5-star, but maybe. If you're swirling each shot with that much elemental mastery, and I don't know, maybe the Viridescent Venerer set as well to shred them. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how the numbers are gonna line up exactly, but I could see him being a decent. Filling an interesting niche of healer support, maybe even slightly sub DPS. Though, on a sec, this will require a lot of on-field time probably. But who knows? Maybe he shoots really fast. The short cooldown on the heal is nice as well. Wait to get fully healed though. What did I say? 300, 400 hit points per shot. So 10 shots for 4,000 HP. Yeah, he needs to shoot really fast for it to really be worth it. On second thought. Compound Sedation Field. Fires a therapeutic sedative at a temporarily aggressive opponent. The sedative will explode on impact, creating a restraining wind current pulls nearby objects and opponents in while dealing Night Soul aligned AoE animo damage. When it hits an opponent affected by an element, it will apply a sedation mark on them. We must calm our patients down before starting treatment, even if that sometimes means resorting to bullets. Let's get him, Kakaku. I gotcha, bro. Oh, that's Kakaku respawn. Okay. Cool. Yeah. If it holds them for a good amount of time using this and then your disease prevention, maybe that'd be decent. This effect will explode after a short delay and disappear, dealing AoE animo damage aligned with the AoE damage aligned with the corresponding element. Can apply sedation marks to a maximum of 4 hit opponents. A single opponent cannot receive marks of different elements simultaneously. Ah. Decent skill damage. Okay. It doesn't seem like it... I mean, 800% isn't bad. The sedation mark damage doesn't do as much as I thought it would do, though. Does the sedation mark only hit them once? Oh, yeah. Explode after a short delay and disappear. I guess each one of those is AoE as well. So maybe that, I guess that could add up. Sure. And the energy cost isn't too bad, and the cooldown isn't too bad either. So, okay. Field Medic's Vision. When Aoife is in the Night Soul's Blessing state, every 1 Night Soul point out of the total in his entire party will grant him 1 Rescue Essentials point. Rescue Essentials will increase the swirl and electro charge damage dealt by all nearby party members. Ooh. So he goes specifically well into an electro charge team. Interesting. That's a new one. So we got Overload from Chevros. And now we have Electro Charged from Aoife. And I think we might have had another character recently who fits well with a specific reaction type. Maximum 150. Each rescue point will increase the swirl and electro charge damage dealt by 1.5%. So up to 150 with the first 100 points. So 225%, if I'm got my math correct. That's pretty nice, actually. I'm not sure how realistic it is to get that many Night Soul points, but it's a good amount of extra damage. 80 of those come just from him. Mutual Aid Agreement. When nearby party members trigger Night Soul bursts, Aoife's elemental mastery increases by 80 for 10 seconds. Nice. Okay. That's really good. Probably get him over... He's at, what, 800 something right now? Get him over 1,000 easily. Maybe. Night Realm's Gift, Focused Emergency Rescue. After his points are exhausted, Aoife will switch to consuming Phlogiston. Right. Standard stuff. Tactical Warm Compress Bandaging. While in an area with Phlogiston mechanics within Natlin, when the current active party member or indwelt Saurian has less than 40% HP, Aoife will consume 10 Phlogiston and restore 40% of their HP. Oh, nice effect. This effect can trigger once every 10 seconds and does not take effect in domains, Trounce Domains, or the Spiral Abyss. Right. I think Sitlolly's obviously still a better choice, but for a 4-star, I don't know, he might be a decent addition to a specifically Electro Charge team. We'll see how fast he fires, though. Let's see how fast he fires right now.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's pretty slow. Which, if he's really only healing about 400 each shot, yeah, it's not nearly as useful as one might hope. It actually is, I think, close to what Chi-Chi heals.
Up and away!
Oh no, come on. Get up there. There we go. I don't want to go down too far. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Didn't see that.
Ring cutter! No, my sword!
All right.
Mind your step. Mind the wind.
Okay. Maybe his swirl isn't the worst.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your...
Come here, you little rascal.
Up and away!
Easy now, Kakuku.
I have to think in most situations there will be better choices, but actually this number will go up a little bit. Or can. Probably won't get over like 500 HP per shot though. But I don't know, maybe. Do you have the iridescent? Yeah. That shredding, like if you have some characters enabling electro charged and then you just let him go and he just starts whacking them, swirling them, shredding them while the electric charge does its work, especially with these off-field DPSs. Okay. An interesting team at the very least. But let's try Escoffier next. Oh, back in the spiral. Oh, because she's a Fontanian, yeah. Spiral Biz, we haven't been back here for a trial in a long time. The cooking mech created by Escoffier's tapped elemental skill will follow the current active character and fire shots toward nearby opponents at intervals that deal cryo damage. Her elemental burst will restore HP to all party members. And hell yeah, another party-wide HP healer. Always need more of those. Especially since I don't have Baiju. Her elemental burst will restore HP to all party members and deal AoE cryo damage to nearby opponents. So her skill doesn't, but her burst does heal. Additionally, Escoffier can also decrease the hydro and cryo resistance of opponents. So it goes really well into a freeze team. This, the more party members of the relevant elemental types she has, the greater the effect.
An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect.
I'd say you should wield your knife with precision to avoid cutting yourself, but... Oh my god! Nice! I also love that you wear the hat. The chef's hat.
Ja, yeah, ja, ra, yeah, ha, ja,
Interesting style.
ra.
You have a tail, or is that just me? Huh. You do have a tail. And then you were actually using it too. the ex-head chef of Hotel de Bord. We really need a collab between you and Xiangling of Hotel de Bord, renowned throughout Fontaine as the pâtissière supreme and vanguard of precision gastronomy, has incomparably strict standards when it comes to cooking. Fair enough. Symphonist of sense. She's an artiste. Well, what's that? A golden troop? Okay. Alright, kitchen skills. Of course. But low temperature cooking. Because she's cryo, of course. Honestly, actually, yeah, it would almost make more sense for her to be pyro, but I guess we already have Xiangling for that. Behold the true meaning of cooking. Escoffier will demonstrate different cooking techniques when you tap or hold this skill. But rest assured, each of them is Fontaine's pride and joy. I love it. I love the personality they're giving it. Tap activates her all-spectrum multi-use cooking mech in its cold storage mode and deals AoE cryo damage to nearby opponents. In this mode, follows the current active character and fires frosty parfaits at nearby opponents at intervals, dealing cryo damage. Off-field cryo. Are you the first? Now that I think about it, who? You might be. Maybe Layla, technically? Or Diona? I guess her burst is sort of off-field cryo damage, in a way. But it's not really DPS. She might be the first true off-field cryo DPS. Assuming she's actually dealing decent DPS. At intervals, Escoffier will summon a Surging Blade when activating her cooking mech in cold storage mode. Okay, dealing Wisha aligned AoE. Cryo holding activates her all-spectrum multi-use cooking mech's off-the-cuff cookery mode, which places the cooking mech on the field. The cooking mech can absorb elemental attacks. When the absorbed elemental energy hits a certain limit, Escoffier can convert the ingredients placed within it into a wonderful food. Oh, nice. Escoffier needs time to purchase new ingredients, so she can only make a certain number of dishes like this each week. The number of dishes Escoffier can make resets every Monday at 4 a.m. Huh. Interesting. What dishes does it cook? So this is not combat related at all, but some sort of utility. Fascinating. The all-spectrum multi-use cooking mech has exceptional cold storage functions. As it should. The preservation of freshness is foundational to flavor, after all. Damn straight. Alright, skill damage, 80%. That's nothing special there. Frosty Parfait damage, though, 192%. And it lasts for 20 full seconds. That's really nice. Press cooldown, 15 seconds. So, 100% uptime if I'm reading this right. Freaking lovely. If this triggers regularly, I mean, excellent cryo application if nothing else. It should be, I think. Scoring cuts. Displaying her exceptional knife skills, Escoffier deals AoE cryo damage and restores HP to all nearby party members based on her attack. Ooh, even better. Cutting is like playing a moving melody, and the finished dish filled with flavor and adorned in aroma, is your completed composition. Wow. Actually good damage, too. In addition to, see how much healing is that actually? I mean, 7,000-ish party-wide healing. It's not as good as a dedicated healer, but if she also gives you good off-field cryo, I mean, the energy cost isn't too high, the cooldown isn't too long. I mean, better healers, yes, but she's a bit more versatility than a dedicated healer. Then again, people like Baiju also get, I think, good Dendro application and might have other effects as well. Better to salivate than medicate. For using the elemental burst scoring cuts, she will obtain the rehab diet effect for 9 seconds, which restores HP for nearby active characters every 1 second based on 138% of her attack. There you go. Okay, that compensates for the only 7,000 hair a little bit. Granted, that's what, half of that. So 2,500-ish. That's every second, though. For 9 seconds, that's a good tick rate. Yeah. Yeah, no, you do decent healing. Plus off-field cryo, depending on how often this triggers, might actually be decent damage. In addition to good cryo application, I think you'd make an excellent addition to a freeze team. And yeah, because then we have this as well. Inspiration Immersed Seasoning. When there are 1, 2, 3, 4 hydro or cryo characters in the party, she'll decrease the hydro resistance and cryo resistance of any opponents hit by her elemental skill, low temperature cooking, or her elemental burst by up to, 5, 10, 15, 55% for 12 seconds. So she really shines in a freeze party. I kind of want to get her to pair with Ayaka all of a sudden. I've paired her with Diona just to get the second free cryo. But I don't know. Ayaka, Mona, maybe Kokomi, her. I don't know. I'm not sure who the third one, but Ayaka, Mona, and her for sure. And then either like Shenhe or some other hydro, I feel like would be an excellent party. Maybe there's better cryo DPS that I'm not considering than Ayaka. Ayaka's still good, even though she's a bit older. Constant off-the-cuff cookery. When using the hold form, oh yeah, that's what this is about, of her skill, she'll activate her off-the-cuff cookery mode, which, yeah, places on the field, absorb elemental attacks. When it hits a limit, converts the ingredients placed within into wonderful food. Doesn't say how many dishes she can make, but I guess we would have to test it. And I guess they're special dishes or something. Can we try it out now?
An inspired melange. No, my sword. Yeah, ring cutter.
I guess we're not allowed to grab them. That's 2. That's 3.
Off to the freezer.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, that's a really good tick rate, too. Honestly. And it follows you too.
Commencing cleanup. You had your chance.
Interesting, we have Mika here.
Rain outlines
Was-
your fate.
Does his ability affect the tick rate of that? No, I think it was only for
Precision strike.
hey.
A little amuse-bouche. A pinnacle of excellence.
Nice. I think I saw good damage there.
Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword. A dash of frosting. Yeah.
Oh, you even see the timer for wait, no, that was for Fremine.
Dead reckoning.
Let's see how much damage you do again.
Who's on the loose?
Damn it, I disappeared. Honestly, one of the better healer characters we've had recently, I think. She definitely has a role to play. Of course, well, once again, she only really shines in a freeze party, it seems, but I guess if you need healing and cryo applications, she'd still be a potentially useful one. Definitely more so than Aoife, but even he has some sort of niche, I think. You can make any character viable, at least outside of things like the Abyss, I think. Of course, Navia would still be a good Geo DPS for me, since I really don't have that at the moment. And every now and then, I find myself wishing I did have one. Not often, but periodically. And she's such a lovely character. I think I'd make more, well, I wouldn't make immediate use of either of them. But Escoffier would fit more into a current teams of mine. I'm gonna hold off on wishing for either of them right now. I am not positive on who of which I might want. I don't have enough to guarantee two. I mean, I have enough that I'm likely to get two if I really want. But while we're here, another lion's roar. I need more of those. Hey, Yunjin. Nice. Alrighty. Well, moving on. Alrighty, what do we have in the Tanit camp today? Anything new? I'm not seeing... Oh, no, there it is. Just sort of hidden on the zoomed out map. More falconing. Perhaps. Masera. Ah, you've come. A moment, if you please. This should be the last time I ask a favor of you. Really? Well, alrighty then. Well, what do you need help with? It is Tadla. She wants to talk to you. Oh? This is about our friendship? Eh? Why so formal? The ruins in the north, around where you first met each other. I understand. Yes. Please. Treat her well. Maybe I don't understand. Do you... What do you think we're going over there to do?
Hey!
With the mist of the morning, before the mirage of the noon, my falcon takes off. We are just friends. I hope you know that. You do know that, right? The ruins in the north, around where you first met each other. And aren't they to the west? This is her choice. I hope you will respect that. Yeah, it is to the west. Though, actually, in the actual ruins, we never actually met in the ruins. She was in a cave near the ruins. Huh? Oh yeah, wasn't there a chess piece I missed around here? Maybe I should go pick that up. I don't like the name of this quest, though. The Fallen Falcon. It's a little, ominous. Toddler, where are you? Oh, there she is.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, too far. But now.
I see everything.
My heartbeat hasn't slowed down. Is this excitement or fear? I'm scared, but what?
Hey,
But also very excited. Is this an actual... Either she wants to fight me, or... This feels like it might be a confession of some sort. Here you are. I'm happy that you came. I heard you wanted to talk to me. I've always liked the desert at this time of the day. It's beautiful. It's my favorite sight. Well, I can't say I disagree. The desert in early morning or late evening, or the middle of the night, all gorgeous. Only it is a shame that I never had the chance to watch the sunset with my friends. Oh, we could watch a sunset now if you want. Yeah, the desert has all died with the color of the sunset. So peaceful and quiet. But, Toddler, did you ask us to come here just for that? To the Tanny, you are guests. To falcons, you are potential prey. But I hope you are the ones who will survive. Yeah. Or she has to try and defeat us, huh? Is this for her coming of age? Guess this is why he was so worried about her becoming friends with us. So, I am sorry. Yeah, bent-winged falcon. Oh, you have a bow. Nice. You really don't stand a chance, Toddler. I hope you know that.
everyone hold hands.
It hurts, but I'm happy nonetheless. You're making me feel bad about
Let
this.
me weave you a verse. Huh? Rain, out. Stand with me.
You can give up, Toddler. Give up. Oh, she actually has a falcon. Please do not forget me. What the hell? To no longer live as a falcon, but as a friend. But she's not living anymore at all, is she? Toddler's feather. Feathers needed for a falcon. For a falcon to take flight. If they are plucked, then flight will become all but impossible. What the hell, Masera? What the actual hell? Wait, where did he go? He ran. Coward. But he knew. Darn it! Masera is gone! He left a note. That sly old fox. Yeah. He also knew she wouldn't defeat us, probably. A neat note. By the time you see this note, I should already have ensconced myself in a safe house within the valley. If your head is still on your shoulders, do not weep for Toddler's choice. This hunt is not yet over. This is just the beginning of the storm. Thus does Masera the Hunter, Elder of Tanit, warn you. He is the last of the elders. I guess that confirms that, which does make me think the other list names on Jet's list is, are the elders. Huh? What does he mean by all this? Paimon doesn't get it. I think he means he's gonna come for me. Seems like he fled the tribe under certain pressure and left this note for you. Humph. The tenants sure are not as peaceful as they seem. I mean, I don't think most of the desert tribes are that peaceful, per se. 101 painful jokes. Yeah. Oh, Masira. I wish I understood why you and Toddler felt the need to go this route. But I really don't. Truly. Let's see if Jet has anything for us. No. No, which we either need to wait some time in-game, perhaps, or real-time. Ah, I did miss a chest when I was here. There we
Don't
go.
let any of it roll away now.
All right. Might as well use, if this is the last one, might as well use these now. Mark, Toddler's gravesite. All right. Tiles on the ground. Feel like there's something missing. Yes, there is. Good catch. What we lack are some chess pieces. Oh, you actually know about this, Lilipar. But we do not lack. Chess pieces and activation devices. If the chessboard is the realm of golden sand, then the chess pieces atop it may refer to corresponding landmarks. Search for pieces and devices with which to activate them in order to place them on the board. Okay. Wait, can, what's the light there? So do we actually need to go to these locations to activate the devices, or is this indicating that we already have activated the devices? I have a feeling I might know what devices they're referring to, in which case I have just been randomly activating them. Oh, there we go. Be careful. I feel some strange tremors from deep underground. Eh? What did you feel? Well, stand on the ground, Paimon, you might feel it yourself. It's nothing. That was just a drill. No, I feel the tremors too, Lilipar. Also, wait, no, you float too. How are you feeling those? Oh, so it was just a drill. Wait, what kind of drill are you talking about? Unless she means it's actually a drill in the ground. Shh. They're here. Who's here? Oh, them. Watch out. I'll watch. Don't worry.
Rain outlines
These things aren't a threat.
Deflect.
There are a few more of them, though.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom! Witness the power of Gua. Stand with me!
Here you are. Yeah.
Another one. Gonna be a big one? No.
I'll settle this! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Committed to memory. Dissipate.
There we go. Never knew these old creatures would not trouble you at all. Look. Gurubad. What? Oh. The chess piece. Please, connect me with that chess piece. If you so desire. Connect? What do you mean? I think she means, I don't know, put her on it? Find the protrusion on its surface and insert that into the slot on my bottle. It's as simple as that. The slot on your bottle? Do you mean put your bottle in its slot? Huh? There's a slot in your bottle, but it looks pretty smooth. There's no place to plug it in. It's there. You just can't see it. How am I gonna plug it in then if I can't see it? Oh. Because I just made it up. Damn it, Lilipar, you little troll. Oh, hey! Alright, that's enough jokes for now. All you have to do, my master, is to hold me and touch the chess piece. Of course. Ooh, Apocalypse Lost. A proper world quest. Or a big one, at least. Lilipar, are you alright? Why are you so quiet? Shh. She's focusing. Wait, look. She's glowing. Well, differently from normal anyway. The genie's bottle shimmers, seemingly in tune with the vibration of the chess piece. You can hear the passing of time like drops of water in a prison. It seems to last a lifetime, or perhaps just for a moment. Lilipar doesn't say a word. Then, out of the mist, you see a great city, big, bloated, and cold. The earth opens up, swallowing everything in Gurabad. And there stands its gate, set in the mountain wall. It is loathsome, seeming almost to contain all the filth of the ancient world that somehow escaped the people's gaze. Tell us how you really feel. That's Gurabad over there. I remember it now. Well, that I knew. From all the records we found. My head really hurts. Oh, what's the matter with you guys? Can't you let Paimon know in advance next time? These surprises are bad for Paimon's heart. Sorry, Paimon. Humph. That's what you get for cheesing Paimon off. Cheesing you off. What a child you are. Worry not. I will give her back, little one. And when the time comes, she will see you compensated with all the food you may desire. Hey, now, hold on. And that currency of yours, Mura, was it? Hold the phone. Don't go making promises I can't keep. All the food she may desire? And Mora? You're gonna make me bankrupt. Don't put words in my mouth. That's more like it. Paimon's noted it all down. Delicious food and Mora. No. She said delicious food and Mura. I'll give you all the Mura you desire, if you can figure out what it is. All right, playtime is over. Let us go to Gurabad, my master. What, Gurabad? What's over there? There's nothing left. Nothing at all. All that remains are the memories of ghosts, broken dreams that can never be recovered, and the sweet aftertaste of revenge. Or so I would say. I mean, I've already thoroughly explored Gurabad, haven't I? Or do you mean over there? This is a sizable request, and of that I am aware, but I wish for you to witness my past and the lessons I had to learn. That's your wish. This does sound kind of ridiculous, and Paimon really doesn't get it, but what you're saying almost sounds like a farewell. Did something happen? Ah, nay. I just wish to show you some things. What's that supposed to mean? You're talking in riddles. In short, please follow me. I shall lead you to Gurabad. Lead the way. Oh, I can trigger the chess piece. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what you mean. That's the only one I can trigger, right? Yeah. Is it gonna teleport us to Gurubad or something? Or a memory of Gurubad? Whoa! We were just next to that chess piece. Then things went whoosh, and now we're here. How did this happen? That's really awesome. It is pretty cool. And would you like a repeat performance? Again. Hey, show some restraint. What are you, kid? Paimon. Adults get to enjoy themselves too. That is normal. The coordinates are somewhat off. Perhaps the device is showing its age. God, King Dashret civilization continues to impress me. Teleportation, even. Hey, isn't this the valley we first went to? What are you bringing us here for? Is there anything worth seeing here? Oh, yeah. You ask too many questions, little one. Strange. It was supposed to be here. Ah, here it is. What? What would I do without you? Opening the way. Once swallowed by the very earth itself, now it lies before you. It seems that this place has some new tenants. Please do get rid of them, my master. Will do. Entrance to Gurubad. Remnants of the ancient orchard. Where's the... up there. How the hell am I supposed to get that? Do I gotta climb? No chance. What's this way, though? Oh, a second viewpoint of Gurubad. Oh, wait. Ad hoc headquarters of the Fatui Expeditionary Force. Well. I'm not just saying that about the Dendroculus up there. Hey, Fatui. Well, maybe they abandoned it, or maybe it's a little further ahead. Mind if I do? Excellent. Yeah, that's probably the Fatui headquarters then. We'll come back for you, I'm sure. That's actually their headquarters for here. We need Pyro. Breaking out the amber. Oh, a few more. Oh, well. What have we here? Wish I had one of the exploration helps, but I'm guessing this way. Yeah, it's probably gonna take me up to there. I was wondering how I was gonna get that. Oh, you little.
Stand with me. I see everything.
Scatter.
That's dangerous, I hope you know. Oh, hey. Thanks for drawing my attention, actually. Gotta be careful not to fall. Is there something there? Hey,
This way. Everyone hold hands. No escape.
Here you are.
I fall because of you. All right. Wait, did that fall? Damn it. All right, can I hit you now? There we go. What about you up there? I guess I can climb from here. Aw, you son of a... Is there further? Can we go further up? Or not? Oh, there we go. Ha! Excellent. Now if I could just find the way back down.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
Oh, you are... Oh, you have a fragment here. I look forward to seeing the day you become complete, Lilipar. As the shard of light merges with Lilipar's magic bottle, you feel a little of your own power being pulled away. Shirye of Koramden. Thus says the man in the brass mask. Ooh. Ooh. There will be no heirs to your name. I will do away with the many idols in your temples. I will consign you to your grave, for such does one as despicable as you deserve, says the man in the brass mask. Through the genie's entranced eyes, you bear witness to Gurubad as it is engulfed in darkness. The city of Gurubad has long been a reservoir of water, but now its inhabitants scatter like a torrent. The jinn, devoid of intellect, pour out from cold machine husks, from the soldiers' weapons, and the scarlet wine, the juice of the pomegranate, bursts forth. Damn. The jinn devoid of intellect, though. Is that because they were just fragments being used to power machinery? That still seems so messed up. The pomegranates are crushed and cracked, and they are trampled into a mass of mud, plump or withered, rich or humble. The scarlet fruits, with hue and cry, tell of the Koramdin's coming, the joy of life and the joy of vengeance. The juice tastes as sweet and mellow as sweet wine, and flows through the city, turning the reservoir into a vast red sea. The sea first drowns the slaves, and then their masters howl as they flounder amidst the roiling waves of night. Is this, metaphorical then? Or more literal than it sounds? I don't imagine it's the actual pomegranates, or juice from pomegranates that are drowning people, but the water, as they said, it was a reservoir. I mean, pomegranates are associated with death in some mythologies. Finally, you see the brass-masked king. He flees into the shadows, into Shiren's arms. Her face is old and dim, all traces of life and reason having vanished from it, like dust in the night's wind. And then there is King Kisra, who turned into a dark monster. They all are your flesh and blood, yet you rejoice, and you exult in that retribution. Huh. I mean, obviously these names don't mean anything to me at the moment, but, is the brass-masked... Well, the brass-masked king is the one who was saying those things earlier, right? I would think one of these would be the person that Lilipar was gaining vengeance on. But maybe not. Turned into a dark monster. Wonder how literal that is as well. Oh, Gurubad, you are mortally stricken. Your shame shown to all. All who receive these tidings shall clap and shout for joy. For is there anyone who has not felt your unending tyranny? Oh, Gurubad, you are mortally stricken. Your shame shown to all. So... Well, I don't think it said we lost a part of ourselves that time. Ormazd was once the lover of the one called Lilupar. Okay. It was the... I don't think that name came up there. Was that the brass-masked king? It was by the genie's love that he rose from a lowly shepherd to become a king amongst mortals. Oh, wow. He rose from a shepherd. I once believed that he was no mere mortal companion. Foolishly, I fell for those eyes of his. But the vanity and selfishness that kings are wont to have seized him in the end. Sorry, Lilupar. What did he do to you? Or was it just tyranny that he imposed upon others? He turned out to be no different from those mortal rulers who live one day and die the next, wandering amidst dreams of conquest and persecution, amidst their palaces building their palaces upon quicksand. So, you brought him low. Like I said, I punished him, handed ruin down from father to son, across 3 generations. Damn. The wrath of a genie. And of course, Deshret was furious with you, but not with Gurubad. Kisra Parvizravan, Shirin. They are my blood. Oh. Okay, those are the other 2 names. It was by schemes of blood, honeyed execution, and raging ambition that I punched them all. What did your children do? But that was not all. Ah, that was not all. About the punishment. Vain Parvizravan, my dear child. He wanted unlimited power, and so I gave it to him. Okay. So your children are corrupted too. And it sounds like you went full genie on them. Full monkey's paw. I designed for him machines driven by the remnants of Jinn spirits, and in a dream of pitch-black darkness, I inspired him to build a colossal machine that could swallow up and spit out a torrent of artificial objects. They brought him untold wealth, but they also robbed the laborers of their lives and the farmers of their property. Thus the lords and the rich men wept, crying, "Verily, this is the triumph of mortals, the end of slavery." But that would be good. But only I knew. Only I understood. This abolition of slavery was itself the beginning of endless and cruel servitude. How? Slave owners were freed from the obligation to raise their slaves, and... all right. And the slaves were deprived even of small mercies like a full stomach. Are you claiming they were better off as slaves? You're starting to lose Paimon here. What are you talking about? Poverty is accompanied by hatred, and hatred begets ambition. Riches lead to greed, and greed also fuels ambition. Well, I mean, all that's true. It was ambition that drove him to force his queen, Shireen, his elder sister by blood. So we're going full Ptolemy then, are we? To create Jinn, mindless and malformed. Okay. So were these not true Jinn like you then? And her suffering pleased me. It empowered me. And I was thus able to foster their flesh and blood. The brass mask. Ah, yes. Coromden. Brass-masked King, Shiria. The emissary of the mistress. Savior of the commoners and slaves. A gifted charlatan, that one. And in the end, he led those who followed him to their doom. The earth swallowed them whole, and they fell into a dark chasm together with the entire city. God damn, Lelupar. You... Here's the problem. By all means, the one you fell in love with and betrayed you became a tyrant. I don't hold any pity for them. You know, screw tyrants. Any fate was probably too good for them. But it sounds like you might have, well, swept up a lot of innocent people in this. Maybe they weren't so innocent. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the entire nation was rotten to its core. But even then, I don't know. I kind of understand Deshret's fury and why he split you up like this as punishment. But, well, it sounds like you learned your lesson in your time during your imprisonment. It stuck with your thoughts. So you're still here, little one? Why are you so silent? Or why are you silent? It's just, Paimon doesn't understand. And what you just said sounded really terrifying. Oh, it is, Paimon. Oh, it's all right. I was only talking about my past. And of my destiny. I didn't catch the destiny portion. Paimon doesn't know what to say. Thanks to your company, I was able to return to my mistress's garden. Wait, what made you say this all of a sudden? Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to the city, where my destiny awaits me still. Do you have to go back and make amends for all the wrong things you've done or something? That is the question. Done wrong? Huh. I have done nothing wrong. Damn it. So I guess she is not remorseful at all. Well, I hope that everyone that you wiped out and harmed did deserve it then. 'Cause damn. But my children are still there. She and Shiria. They must be rather lonely. Wait, they're not alive. You're talking about their resting place? So what you're saying is, the power of the darkness is growing stronger. Only a mother's power can face it head on. You did say one of them became a monster. Are they still alive? Somehow? I guess they would be part genie, actually. Maybe that would make sense. I thought I could use the dark abyss to punish that which I hated. But what goes around comes around. You used the power of the abyss, did you? It shall also be my destiny to enter Gurubad and face its retribution. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you. Is this truly us parting ways? Can't be. I rely on you for dealing with sandstorms and exploration. But I know that fate will arrange for us to meet again. You possess an incorruptible quality. I believe that I will have made the right choice. The right choice? As to who to form a pact with? Who to give your true name to? Generally speaking, the master doesn't choose the genie. Instead, the genie chooses their master. Even though we part ways here, I doubt our connection will be easily severed. I hope not. I've grown a little bit attached to you. Even if you are a mass murdering psychopath. So, please accept this final gift. Please, hold me close to your ear once more. Oh? You hold the magic bottle to your ear. There's a chuckle, and you hear someone whispering in your ear in a gentle and delicate language. She speaks of things as unknowable as a deep spring, but you comprehend it all. And at last, the words dissipate, leaving only a cool tingling in your ear. How poetic. Through her guidance, you have become familiar with the ancient verses, but she speaks no more. Look! The light in the bottle is dimmed. Lilupar, are you alright? Oh, she's left the bottle. Lilupar? Lilupar? The light of the bottle fades. Then the flickering gradually returns, but she speaks no more. She's gone. Gurubad. It awaits her. Is that how it is? Seems like it really was goodbye. Will we ever see her again? I think yes. I think we're fated to meet again. And, should we go now? I guess so. If they had known the unseen. Damn. Lilupar frees herself of her contract with you, choosing to face her dark and distant destiny. Good luck, Lilupar. Go meet with your children, if they yet live. Save them, if they're in trouble. I see a new quest on this map somewhere, I think. Right? Over here? Yeah, there is one right there. Is it down below? Oh, yeah. There you are. Yufton. You gonna have a big old world quest about going on a major mission to feed the crocodiles? Oh, Master of the Genie. You're here. Oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't tell everyone that the genie is gone. I can't even do the... I just so happen to have a task for you. An urgent one. Slow down, I'm listening. Yeah, slow down. We'll help you once you tell us what's happening. A shipment of goods has gone missing. You lost 3 shipments of goods? No, Paimon. No, just one shipment. I contracted an outside party to ship us some, Anahitian blessing. I don't know what that is. but a long time has passed and it's still not here. It might be the doing of those northerners. Wouldn't surprise me. Might be retaliation because Babel is always searching them for traitors. Ever since Adirfi and Azarik left, the northerners have been much more active. Yeah, they probably feel threatened. Or, well, they feel like their goals in the area are threatened. All right, I am done with dallying. The caravan delivering the Anahitian blessings' last known location is in this region, according to our scouts. Hope you can help me find the goods, or at least find any clues as to what happened to the caravan. Sure, I'll give you a hand. A caravan can't just disappear on its own, right? I mean, in the desert, probably could. Sounds like they got robbed by some bandits. Probably more likely, I guess. Thank you. 1,000 thanks. Please accept this meat as gratitude for your service. Wow, thanks. You're too kind. Oh, wow. Yeah, that should keep Paimon fed for an hour.
I see everything.
If there's a traitor, maybe it'll help Matriarch Babel. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you find a traitor. Alright. I know that valley. Yeah. Might as well collect these prisms while we're here.
Our bond is strong. Rain Cutter, know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Quicker.
Thank you. According to the marks on the map, this must be the right place. Yeah. What about it, Paimon? Let's have a look around. Maybe the caravan has left some clues. I see some scorps. Is that a jar? Let's go take a look. What jar? Where are you looking, Paimon? Oh, right here. I mean, it's just a jar. I broke the jar. Unless there's another jar. This jar? Oh, this jar. Or not. Maybe this jar? Oh, this jar.
Here you are.
Jar just broke as well. Sorry, jar. A cracked, empty jar lay there. Did. Not yet swallowed by the sands. Looks like it was thrown aside not long ago. Look! That jar's still poking out from the sand. Paimon, you're seeing things. The goods lay scattered along the trail. Oh, this doesn't look good. Paimon thinks that they might have dropped some other goods along the way. Maybe we should keep searching ahead. Sure.
Everyone hold hands.
How did you see me from all the way over there?
Know my sword.
Outside your normal range. Oh. Part of the quest. Look, what's that over there? It's a crate, Paimon. It's used to store things. An empty, broken box lay abandoned, toppled over by the roadside. Huh. This box must be from the caravan. Look, it even has the tribe's symbol on it. Ooh. Won't be hard to ambush someone here. Oh yeah, no, this would be really easy. Good high walls on either side. Let's put a few bows up there. Looks like they stole even the largest of the goods. Wait, what did you say, Paimon? Yeah, this place looks dangerous. Ah. They moved all the valuables, but left the containers. Huh. My guess is they might have a lot of people, but don't seem to have the tools to move the crates. Maybe. Or perhaps. And this is the more likely option. This is a trap. A trap? Do you mean they left these empty boxes on purpose? To lure people to them? To lure us. Everyone's getting goosebumps. Then, do we really need to keep going? I mean, if it really is a trap to lure us, I feel like we should expect an attack any second now. If you're scared, you can always turn and head back. What? Pfft. Paimon's not scared. Besides, you can't just leave Paimon. I would never leave you. You would be leaving me in this scenario. Follow them further. Look, it's hilichurls. Oh, Paimon gets it. Must be those hilichurls. Let's fend off the hilichurls and see if there's anything left over. So it's not a trap, but a bunch of hillies, huh?
I see everything.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Here we go. If they got away, let's see what they left behind. They did not get away. I kicked their butts. Humph. They left absolutely nothing intact. Oh, Paimon's getting mad. These hilichurls really know how to break stuff. Probably breaking down for scrap. Wait, it doesn't look like it was destroyed by hilichurls. Okay, the hilichurls came later. Huh? But the hilichurls have their camp here, don't they? Look, no cart in the camp either. Yeah, if the hilichurls raided the caravan, they would have taken the carts apart on the spot. But we're not seeing any carts or any parts. Paimon thinks that's kind of weird. Let's follow the road a while longer. All right, but if it wasn't the hilichurls, then who? Let's continue on. Hey, look over there, it's a rug. Ooh. A clue. A ruined rug. A rolled carpet that's still in good condition. Well, it says ruined here. The symbol of the Tanate tribe is stitched into it, while ominous blotches dot its surface. The rug? How strange. Huh. Wow, that rug looks expensive. But why did it just get left here? Maybe there was a struggle or fight over it. You think over just a rug? Yeah. Paimon thinks she can see that happening. The caravan and the robbers had a fight here. Some goods got damaged during the battle, while other perfectly fine ones were left aside in the ensuing chaos. Very astute, Paimon. Paimon's the best. And then, the caravan and robbers fought while running all along the way. Fighting and running and fighting. That's why all these boxes and jars are scattered everywhere. Suppose that would make sense. Paimon thinks that's a good deduction. That doesn't make any sense. Humph. The trashed goods should have been discarded after the bandits got to them. The things they left behind were to ensure they moved fast and light. Really? Because we didn't see any signs of a struggle along the way. Yeah, I suppose we didn't. So that's how it was. Still, Paimon's theory was close. Like 90% accurate close. That's pretty damn close. Huh. can't help feeling something's wrong. Time for Paimon to use her intuition. Don't you think these clues are too neatly laid out? It's like they were placed in a line to lead us over somewhere. I'm gonna bring back the trap idea. Yeah. Possibly. But you don't have enough evidence for that. Hey, look! The cart's right over there. Oh. Yeah, those are wheels. Well, okay, yeah. Paimon can barely recognize it. Though the Tanny's markings there, it looks a bit blurry. Alright, we can close this case now. It's elementary. It's elementary, my dear traveler. What happened was that the caravan was ambushed and the goods were all stolen. Let's go back to Yufton and tell him what happened. Right. Let's head back. Here we go. Pardon me, but I beg you both to still your stride. Are you two... Tanny? Huh? Who are you? We're friends. Of Jet's. You've been working hard. Are you now? Anyone can just throw her name out there. Do you have any proof? Oh, well, Jet's friends are our friends. We were just finishing up. Let's head back together. No need to be so hasty. And guests shouldn't be so harried to depart. Paimon, wait. There's something not right with them. Yeah. Jet doesn't have friends. Aside from us. Jet requested that you stay in the desert for a time. She commissioned us to come here and give you the hospitality you deserve. You lying little shit. Jet would never. It would be cruel of you to disappoint her kindness. Alice? Paimon, hide. All right. Oh, Hanu. I was been commissioned to complete a task. You should empathize. Why you have to make it so difficult? Because I'm not going to let you assassinate me. It's insane.
Let me weave you a verse. Our
Why
bond
is
is
the other
strong.
one not doing anything? Here we go. Wow, that was close. Luckily, we're good at fighting. I'm good at fighting, Paimon. Took them down in no time flat. Thanks for your hospitality. Why is it that every bad guy wants to mess with us? Is it because we look soft? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. This is why we really should just carry around a fake vision. Maybe that would get people to think twice. They claimed to be sent by Jet, but no chance. Do you believe them? No. I don't think Jet has a reason to do this. But she might be wrapped up in something big. Guess that's possible. Yeah, Paimon doesn't think Jet would do this either. But what should we do now? The people who just ambushed us knew Jet, which means they must know the people amongst the Tanit as well. You mean that... Wait, was that me? Oh no, that was Paimon. You mean that if we return to the tribe, we'll catch their attention? Paimon doesn't think they'll just let this go. And Jet... Paimon's not suspecting her, but the people who tried to kill us might be hiding within the tribe. Maybe we should leave for a while. No, I refuse to leave Jet. If we leave, Jet might be in danger. Yeah, we can't just leave her. Let's go back first. Don't mention Jet. Huh? But... Humph. Paimon's not scared. If you've decided, then that's how we'll do it. Good. The Passage of Ghouls, that's a name. Oh, hey, Seely. Should I get you? Oh, you're, floating. Clue. Oh, you're changing them. I see. Two. Three. No. There we go. Get out of here, you.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
This may pretty.
The process of elimination. Here you go.
Surprised that one was only exquisite. Well, I'm not that surprised. All right. Let's get out of here. Yufton? You're back? What? Something strange about us coming back? No. I'm very pleased that you have returned, esteemed Master of the Genie. Are you? Right. About the caravan, how did your investigation go? The caravan got ambushed. The goods have been taken. Curses! It's those traitors again. I just know it. Definitely traitors. Somewhere. Those, yeah, Paimon was like, traitors? Those traitors. Those northerner colluding dogs. Aside from this, what else have you uncovered? We were ambushed by the Eremites. Yeah, just as we finished investigating what happened to the caravan, the Eremites showed up to ambush us. They also said they knew us. Right, that too. If that's the case, then they might be onto you as well. Here's your payment. Please go see Matriarch Babel about this matter as soon as possible. Right. Farewell, esteemed Master of the Genie. Any thoughts? The manure has become bitter. This isn't good. Assume you're not talking about us there. You're talking about something to do with the crocodiles.
Hey!
Genie has gone silent. Perhaps... No. No need to rush. You're aware of that then, are you? Babel? Greetings, esteemed Master of the Genie. Is there something you need? Yufton's caravan got raided by some of your traders. Truly. Well, it's not unexpected. The northerners from the snowlands have long tried to push into our lands. The treacherous amongst our number fell prey to their words and turned against us. These traitors have been causing havoc for quite some time. Sporadic but persistent raids and robberies have been happening since a few months ago. Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to interrupt. Please, continue. Traitors have also taken an interest in us. Yeah, just as we finished investigating the caravan, thugs from the Eremites ambushed us. Is that the case? How vile. It appears that, with Adelphi and Azariq both gone, these wild dogs see this as a high time to bare their teeth. Yeah, it seems that way. How about this? Please wait here and rest. I will handle all matters regarding your safety. Will you now? You're gonna take personal responsibility. Jet is still out fulfilling her duties to the tribe. I will have her work alongside you to get to the bottom of this matter. Oh yes, I'm down for that. And before that, I will do my utmost to find the assassins who sought you dead. I ask for only patience in return. Oh, one more thing. The bad guys that jumped us seem to know us. They might be from the tribe. It's not impossible, but it matters little. With your privileges as esteemed guests, you will be protected. So long as you stay here, no one can hurt you. Good to know. If anyone of the Tanit seeks to trouble you, whoever they are, they will face judgment at my hands, under my authority as matriarch. Please, rest. I will pursue the matter of the traitors to the fullest of my ability. Additionally, I will keep watch for Jet on your behalf. I will notify you the moment she returns. All right, thanks a lot, Matriarch Babel. The courtesy is unneeded. Thank you. Child caring so much about the welfare of outsiders. Is that a problem? You want her to not care about me? Next day. All right, Babel. Esteemed Master of the Genie, there is an urgent matter that I need to inform you of. I was so shocked when I first heard about it. Oh, where should I begin? Huh? What is it? Jet, she's... I hate to say it, but she could very well be a traitor to the tribe. No. I do not believe you. I refuse to believe you. And even if she was, I would side with her over you. So, think about your words carefully. If you're trying to turn me against Jet in order to hopefully turn her against me, you will fail. Huh? Do you have any proof? Her heel turn has finally come. I always wondered, but my suspicions had mostly been rescinded after Azariq. Sometime earlier, we caught a northerner who knew Jet. He told us that Jet had revealed to them the location of all our outposts. I just don't believe you. If all are out, or it's possible there's a traitor trying to frame Jet, and that you're just falling for it, but if all our outposts are exposed, the actions of the entire Tanit tribe will be in the desert will be utterly restrained. What's more, according to him, Jet has already sent out several batches of assassins, her very target being you, who possesses the genie. No, not a chance. Less than a 0% chance. But why? Why try to turn us against Jet? Are you trying to get rid of Jet? But Jet, you wanted to succeed you, did you not? Or you want her to eliminate us for you? And then, to stop caring about outsiders. Huh? Isn't that... Ahem. If this... Yeah, because we never mentioned that the assassins had mentioned Jet's name. If his confession's true, Jet should be active in their camp. And according to our recent reports, the Northerners are indeed closing in on our tribe. They have bypassed our sentries and set up camps at a dangerously close distance. Those are signs, not proof. Thank you. In the desert, no one should take any ominous sign lightly. The excessive speculation of Jet is a traitor is just the worst inference I have made based on the existing signs. Plus, she hasn't been back for a long time. I'm really worried about her. Now I'm starting to worry about her, but for different reasons. Please forgive me for making such a speculation, but I genuinely think of her as my own daughter. No matter what she might have become, it is the consequence of my own mistake. No. I hope for your sake that you're just jumping the gun here and being foolish. Therefore, esteemed master of the genie, I beg you, regardless of the path she has chosen, bring her back to me. Whether she lives to prove her innocence or is paid for her missteps. Tell me where she might be. So, did Jet really betray us? Of course not, Paimon. I'll mark the location of the Northerners' forward operating base on your map. Just keep looking in this direction and you won't miss it. I think I actually found it. I will find her, figure everything out, and bring her back. Well, assuming you're not a traitor. To her. Sorry. It all happened so suddenly. It's hard even for me to accept such a twist. Please bring her back to me and let me talk to her, will you? No. Not unless I'm certain you're not betraying us. The whole thing about the genie going silent. Perhaps it's time to ... Now that the genie's gone, you don't need us anymore. Don't worry, we will. No, we won't. Babel really cares for Jet. No. I wanted to believe that, but now... maybe she does. But... I think she's still betraying Jet in one way or another.
I see everything.
Yeah, I see this line as well. Makes me think that she wants Jet to turn against us. Is trying to get us to initiate that. She knows that Jet wouldn't turn against us of her own accord. Because of course not. Oh, they're really close. Going to the route Babel marked first. We have to go a little further. Oh. Not too far still. Just over there. Stay away. Oh? I didn't get you before.
Yeah!
Captured it poor Hilly.
Ring cutter! No, my sword! Huh?
Stand with me!
Here you are. Here you go.
More? Up above? Oh, it's one of you. Two of you. Damn it. I hate these things. Because they're flying above me and then swoop down. They're really foul creatures. I can see the camp right now. It's right ahead. Yeah. Is that? Is it underneath the ground or right here? Above the ground. This is Sealy Sconce. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be beneath. Fatus? She Good place. Let's go out, find Jet.
Time to work. Come at me. Work.
Password? Wait, we are under attack.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
There we go.
Miscalculated.
Yeah, someone is trying to turn Jet against us or us against Jet. And I will not forgive them, whoever it is. Internal withdrawal document. Our negotiations with the Tanite tribes people have been completed. Have they? We have made some gains, especially with regard to the tribes people of the desert encampment, who are willing to hand a young woman over to us for experimentation. No. This alone might be considered sufficient progress. Don't hand Jet over. Our other objective, unless they're talking about us, however, cannot be achieved through dealings with this tribe. So we shall cease negotiations at this time and perform several internal personnel transfers. Secrecy must be maintained at all times. We cannot risk raising an unnecessary commotion. Codes to be used to confirm the identity of the units and personnel being transferred are as follows. Remember them well, so as to avoid any infiltration on the part of the tribespeople. Codes below have been blurred by water. Only some incomplete words remain. Ice cream, Igor L, no tracks, Gerardo, and hemp pierogi. Gerardo, ice cream, pierogi. They have mixed passwords from different times. Which one's the real password? Guess we have to try them one by one. Yeah, Paimon has no better idea. And it looks like they've moved the location of their main camp. This map looks way too ugly. Paimon can only roughly make out the direction they went. Well, let's catch up in the direction they left, shall we? Let's. Gotta help Jet. Ooh, what do we have here? Shoes. We shouldn't pick this up. Apparently, these are military assets belonging to the Fatui skirmishers. Oh, good, it's turning around. It is unclear how they ended up here. They're already filled with sand. Why do they leave their shoes here? Or, well, they're military assets. Wearing these now must be extra tormenting. It's a campfire. It's been put out. They can't be far. An open matchbox with the Fatui's Delusion logo printed on it. Used matchsticks are scattered around it, not yet buried by the sands. One cannot help but wonder why the Fatui skirmishers would use this method to start a fire. They could simply drive elements. I mean, isn't it actually deadly to use the illusions, though? Leave me alone. Almost blinding, Paimon, huh? Is there someone in the sandstorm? Yeah, it's a Sealy. And some Fatui. Who are you? Password. Password? What was the one that we found again? Ice cream? Nope. Pierogi? Nice try. What next? Cheese? Never mind. Let's just fight. Thanks. Hey, you've actually got manners.
Work time. Time to work.
Work time. Time to work. That's fun. Yeah.
This is it.
Let's keep going. There should be more of them ahead. Look, another group over there. Hold on. Ooh, report number 3. I think I've only found report number 1 so far. Okay. Report 3. Babel ceased communication with us without warning. Yeah, so they were in contact with actually Babel before. This is to be believed. But then she turned against them for whatever reason. We lost contact with all our listening posts. We were alone, unmoored in an endless sandstorm. Lieutenant Ruslan reported that our logistics troops have spotted strange shapes in the storm, seemingly observing them. They seem to have elected not to cut off our supply line despite having the ability to. I suspected that they wanted to talk terms. 3 weeks later, Babel's messenger came to us with new conditions. We were to either accept her terms or leave this desert altogether. We have to temporarily suspend our exploration of the Eternal Oasis and shift all our strength to dealing with the Tanit first. Unfortunately, our rendezvous points have been scattered. It will be difficult for us to pose any threat to them. Professor Frodorock says... Oh yeah, Frodorock... some version of Frankenstein says that he needs a live sample. I do not know what he's talking about, but he does have overall command over us, so we have decided to find some way to capture those people, or perhaps that person. Things aren't going well for the Fatui. Interesting. Oh yeah, right there. Password? No password. Still possible that it was Azarik the messenger and he was using everyone.
Flame cutter.
But
Rain
I think it
outlines
was.
your face. Dissipate.
I don't know. I'm at the point where I do think it was Babel. And then she starts systematically dismantling them or... Stop! Please stop hitting me. I'll give you whatever you want. These are all daily supplies for camping. Looks like they were taken from a nearby tribe. Paimon sees no other clue. Alice, let's ask this guy. Yeah, better not lie to us or I'll kick your butt. Wait, what do you want to know? I'm not telling you anything. I don't know anything. Name. Tell us your name. What? She's Paimon, and I'm your worst nightmare. What about you? Damn. Traveler can be intimidating when she wants. What? Did I stutter? Name. What is it? Can you understand me? Yes or no? Yes. So you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Yes. Very well. Your name. Tell me. Orest. Private Orest Shnezhevich. I really don't know anything. I just joined the desert expedition team and I haven't even familiarized myself with the organization of our forces. You literally can't get anything out of me. We haven't asked you anything. Jet. Does this name ring any bells? No? Liar. Tell me everything you know, or you can be like your colleagues. She means that if you tell us, we'll let you go. Wait, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything I know, but that's all I know. Wait, what's all you know? That girl named Jet, she's a monster. She's like a personal Terminator for you guys. They were going to bring her back in a cage, but she woke up and tore the cage apart, and they did give Jet to them, those fucks. I will kill them all. but she woke up and tore the cage apart. And then, the guy standing closest to her. Oh my, poor Joffrey. Well, it happened. Good job, Jet. He changed. He became like festive confetti. What? Jet, what did you do? Also, where's Ben? Huh? You know, sometimes bits of confetti would fly into your mouth and you'd try to spit them out, right? But, oh God, she made him explode? Well, when we realized something was wrong, we realized that those weren't confetti. It was Joffrey. This is the darkest thing in the game so far, probably. Damn. Stop. Paimon's feeling sick. What happened later? I wasn't sure. It was all messed up. Thanks to our medic, Lieutenant Muldoon, who acted fast and saved us all. Well, this confirms for me well enough that Jet was betrayed and not the other way around. Not that I ever doubted her for even a split second. Shoot her! Shoot her! Pull out your guns! He yelled like that, and we fired her at her with all the electro bullets we had that were supposed to paralyze our prey. What? With guns and bullets? She could die! Someone already died. One of our people. You were kidnapping her with the plans to experiment on her. Screw your people. Oh. Anyway, long story short, she's alive and asleep. She fell into a deep slumber this time. What the hell is going on? But the thought of her waking up and going into a rampage again, I can't help but... Is Jet really that scary? Not from what I've seen. She's not a girl. She's a monster. A real monster. Calm down. You know, I came to the desert to do this business. I can earn a lot of mora. A lot of tax-free mora every day. I get to support my family. I mean, I can afford to send my sister to school, an esteemed one, so that she won't be sent to the House of the Hearth like me. Oh, you were also sent to the House of the Hearth. You're the... I know at least two, there might have been more from the House of the Hearth at this point. And based on the character description, we also know that Arlen Kino is the father, quote unquote, of the House of the Hearth, right? This should be very fun and interesting. I look forward to meeting her. I think, wasn't she higher rated than the Doctor too? Or maybe one rank below? Regardless, I'm sure she'll be scary. Well, I'm not saying that the House of the Hearth is terrible or anything, but I want her to have a brighter future, you know? She's an orphan too, just like me. She wanted to learn the violin or something. I don't really get that rich people stuff. Anyway, I was ignorant and naive back then. Are you telling me this to try to get us to spare you? All I knew was that when I grew up and joined the Fatui, I'd be able to make her wish come true. Sorry, my apologies. I must have talked too much. I wasn't trying to win your sympathy or anything. I just wanted to say that I did not join the Fatui to suffer like this. I mean, you do realize the Fatui are an expeditionary force meddling in all kinds of things. Wow, is Jet so scary when she gets angry? Tell me where she is, and you can go home. Thanks. I'll mark the location on your map. See this camp? It's the transfer station that we transported her. Even if she's not there, you should be able to find her the next location. If possible, when you arrive at this camp, can you warn my colleagues and officers for me? Just let them get rid of that nightmare as soon as possible. Our mission has already failed, and there can be no results. What about you? Aren't you going back? No. As long as they insist on capturing her alive, I dare not go back. We're better at beating people than passing on messages. I'll make sure everyone is well persuaded. Thanks. If that's all, I'll be leaving now. You can go now. Don't go back to the camp or we'll beat you again. Horst limped away, and his lonely figure quickly faded into the desert. All right, we should leave as well. The next camp isn't too far away. Probably should, but it's also probably time for us to end. I don't know how much longer this is. It could be a little bit, could be a lot of it. I have thought it over, though, and decided I do want to get Escoffier. She'll be too useful. Not just with Ayaka either. I can make a freeze team with, say, Novier as well. And possibly others. I mean, it's really him and Ayaka. But, Novier, Fiorina, maybe Escoffier, and, I don't know, one other cryo would be a pretty damn good freeze team, I think. Oberon. Oh, hey, Kirara. Let's try to get Aoife too. Oh, that's early, I think. Another Oberon.
Well met.
Hell
I'm
yes.
Escoffier, Patissiere Supreme and Master of Precision Gastronomy. As an esteemed guest of the Divine, you deserve the finest cuisine Teyvat has to offer. I hope my work is to your satisfaction.
I'm sure it is.
If you have an interest in the culinary arts, allow me to introduce you to the wonderful world of haute cuisine. I just hope you're mentally prepared for the undertaking. I don't tolerate a quitter.
Scary. Awesome. What is that, 30 wishes? I got lucky. I don't think I had built up anything towards pity, so... Yeah, I just had 6 wishes. Well, I was 30-ish, right? Started at almost 120. Yeah. I guess I could go for Navia too then. Like I said, I kind of am lacking in good Geo DPS. I mean, the closest I have is Ningguang. She's, as I think, I'm pretty sure, probably mid-tier Geo DPS. And I still don't have Aoife either. Oh, and Oberon, how many, actually, let me double check how many of his constellations I have. Okay, we're just at 4. It was, let's see, Supersonic Oculus summoned by the Elemental Burst. Rotates 25% faster. That's nice. Okay. So C6. Attack buff for your active character. That's nice. For 9 seconds. 3 stacks of it. And each one counted independently. Additionally, when you use the elemental burst, trigger one instance of an effect equivalent to hypersense, dealing 200% of its original damage. You must unlock... Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind... That's another thing. I wouldn't mind getting him to C6 either. Meowtier kick. I love that. Cat puns. You know what? Yeah. Let's put some wishes towards you. At least until we max out Oberon. Lucky we'll get Aoife as well. Okay, one more. There we go. Oh, perfect. Actually, maybe I should stop there then. Because like I said, part of me wants Navia. Well, who's the next banner, actually? If I don't want it. If I want someone from it really badly, I could hold off. If not, I could go for Navia. Because I also haven't checked what his constellations do, but might make him better. Supporting fire hits an opponent, it will restore 6 energy. That's actually really nice. Oh, but only once per 8 seconds. Still, though. Energy regeneration. With good energy regeneration, that could be, you know, decent amount of energy. Let's see, Night Soul Blessing State. Every Night Soul point the party has above a total of 60 will grant Aoife 4 additional Rescue Essential points. Oh, nice. Additionally, his limit is increased by 50. Restraining wind current created by his burst has its duration extended to 3 seconds. Nice. And additionally, Aoife gains 100 elemental mastery for 15 seconds after using the burst. Nice. That's a good one for us as well. I mean, when I first tried him out, I was thinking of him as a support. He might be a decent electro-charged swirl DPS, though, with just minor healing capabilities in addition. Which maybe could be enough to override the need for a healer. At least in some situations. Maybe you'd still want someone like Komi in anyways, but... I mean, you want him for electrocharge, so him, Oberon, Komi or Farina, and then, I don't know, Vishal, maybe. When Aoife uses the hold version of his supporting fire, there's a 50% chance that he will fire an additional tonic shot that deals 120% of his damage, of his attack as animo damage. This damage is considered normal attack damage. Additionally, when he's not in combat, Aoife will consume 20% less Night Soul points. Phlogiston. Nice. Nothing game-changing in his constellations, but... well, yeah, nothing truly game-changing. It seems 4 is probably his best one, though. Followed by 2. Then 6, then 1. Layla is maxed and Oberon is maxed too, so there's a good chance that we'll waste 4 stars in our attempt to get Navia too. Could get lucky and just get Aoife's, but I doubt it. I'm gonna hold off. I'm happy we got a Escoffier though, that was awesome. And like I said, if depending on what the next banner is, once we find out, I may choose to end up going for Navia after all, or not.